Good evening students. So good evening all of you. So welcome to Unacademy EAMCET YouTube channel. Myself Dr.Rajendra Prasad. So biology educator on Unacademy EAMCET platform students. So today's class will be discussing few multiple choice questions regarding the fungi. So we'll be discussing the few multiple choice questions on topic that is fungi. So before going to the discussion on these multiple choice questions, so I would like to introduce about our Unacademy Plus subscription. So recently Unacademy has reduced its prices, means it has reduced its plus prices by 40% on our Unacademy EAMCET platform students. So if you are interested to purchase the Unacademy Plus subscription on our EAMCET platform, you can use my code RAJENDRALIVE so that you can get the 10% discount from that students. So let us see what are the different prices. So after reducing the prices, what are the different prices? Let us see about those prices students. So there are different price plans are available. If you see the Unacademy 1 month price plan, so 1 month price plan is costing around 1,500 rupees per month students. So whereas 3 months plan, if you see 3 months plan, it is costing around 3,750 rupees. So 3 months plan is costing around 3,750 rupees students. So if you see 6 months plan students, it is costing around 6,000 rupees. 6 months plan is costing around 6,000 rupees students. So there is, whereas 12 months plan, if you take 12 months plan, it is costing around 8,250 rupees. Whereas 24 months plan, it is costing around 12,000 rupees. So these are the best plans that are available on our Unacademy EAMCET platform students. Very less amounts. So 1 month, for 1 month it is 1,500 rupees. For 3 months, I think 3 months is the best one you can purchase students. 3 months it is costing around 3,750 rupees. All the subjects, maths, physics, chemistry, biology, all together you are getting at a very less amount students. If you see 6 months plan is also, it is still lower than the previous plan. 6 months plan you take it is 6,000 rupees. It's a very less plan students. Okay, so try to utilize these chance students and get subscribed these courses. So let's see what is the benefits of taking Unacademy Plus subscription. So there are different benefits. Let us see. So premium content will be available at affordable price. So premium content, so you have best lectures on our platform and they will be providing the premium content students. So structured live courses and dedicated live outline sessions after every three sessions. Fourth one is a dedicated live outline session students, and quizzes also will be conducted regular intervals. So lectures will be conducting the quizzes at regular intervals, so you can have a best practice students. If you're interested, you can use my code RAJENDRALIVE to purchase these particular courses. So let us see some best plans that is available for students who are preparing for EAMCET 2021 for mathematics and BPC and as well as MPC people. So if you see the BPC, for BPC students, there is one rapid revision batch, Telugu batch has been started. So in which I am taking the biology classes and sir is taking chemistry and sir is taking the physics classes students. So similarly for MPC students, there is another batch that is called rapid revision for Telugu batch. Here also the best educators are available. You can choose that batch also. You can enroll that batch and join those course. Then here, so there is another batch is also running that is called as a leader batch. So that is called as a leader batch. Now you can enroll this course also leader batch. So that is for students of BPC, and similarly here another leader batch is there for MPC students. So these are the best plans that are available on our Unacademy EAMCET platform students. Just now I have shown you the prices, like for 1 month it is 1,500 rupees. So I think you can go through these prices, and if you use 10% discount, still you will get 10% reduced from that given amount actually. So apart from these batch courses, every day daily T20 practice test series is also available students. Daily free practice test series. So daily what happens is 20 questions will be made available. So either it can be on that day, it can be physics or chemistry or mathematics, biology. So you can practice this 20 questions in 20 minutes. Similarly live tests. So live tests and a leaderboard ranking is available. So you can evaluate your performance. You can attempt the multiple ladder times. So practice regularly. You can practice it regularly and gain more confidence actually. Okay students. So these all you can get available for free. So try to utilize this chance. So there is some step-by-step procedures are also available how to attempt the grand test. So that is for the students who subscribe to our plus courses. By taking plus courses, you can attempt these granted also students. So try to utilize the source as you are getting for very less amount. So that is my suggestion. Anyhow, if interested, use my code RAJENDRALIVE and purchase this particular courses, students. So you can hear also it is shown here, my code RAJENDRALIVE. So let us discuss the multiple choice questions for today's class on the topic that is fungi. So let us see the first question, students. So select the correct statement. Select the correct statement from the following for kingdom fungi. So let us see what are the different statements which are correct statements for the kingdom fungi. So let us see the first statement. They are heterotrophic. Yes, fungi are heterotrophic, students, no doubt about it. They feed on the other dead organic matter they feed on the other plants so that they are heterotrophs, and they show less diversity in morphology and habitat. Now this is a wrong statement actually. So fungi shows very high diversity actually. Fungi shows high diversity. So high diversity is observed in the fungi actually. Because of that reason, statement B. So statement B is a wrong statement in this case. Then yeast is a unicellular fungus. No doubt about it. Yeast is a unicellular fungus. So it is made up. It is a unicellular fungus. So you can take this as answer. So this is also right statement. Option A and option C both are right. And they prefer to grow in warm and humid places. Yes, now this is also right statement. This fungi grows in warm and as well as humid places. So based on this, option B is incorrect statement and rest of them are correct. So based on that, we can take option C as a right answer in this particular question, students. So hi Kirti, so welcome to Unacademy EAMCET YouTube channel. So yes, you are right. Option C is the right answer for this particular given question. So let's see the next question. So which of the following are examples of fungus? Yes, can I answer this question? Which of the following are the best example of fungus? So if you see these options, which are the best examples of fungus? Here three options were given: toadstools, Puccinia and yeast. So which are the best examples of the fungus? So that is the question. Okay. Okay. So no doubt about it, yeast. So just now we have seen yeast is a unicellular fungi. So yeast is, no doubt it is the fungi, only the fungi which is unicellular in nature. Unicellular fungi, only fungi which is unicellular in nature is yeast, whereas other fungi all are multicellular. Yes, very good. So option D is the right answer. So all the yeast are multicellular, all the fungi are multicellular in nature, but the only fungi which is unicellular in nature is yeast. And toadstool, so toadstool and Puccinia, these all are the members of the fungus. So we'll be taking answers. All of this is the right answer in this case. So let's move to the next question. So which of the following pairs belongs to same kingdom? So which of the following pair belong to same kingdom? So out of all these given options, which of the members are belonging to the same kingdom? That is the question. Now let's see statement wise. Let's see the statement wise. Then we'll conclude with our answer. So mycoplasma. If you see mycoplasma, so mycoplasma is bacteria. So it is bacteria. So it belongs to kingdom Monera. So bacteria belongs to kingdom Monera. Then Euglena. If you see Euglena is belonging to the Protista. So Euglena belong to Protista. So two members are of different kingdoms. So option A cannot be our answer in this case. Now similarly, let us see the option B. Golden algae. So which are called as a golden algae? Generally diatoms and dinoflagellates both are called as the golden algae. So they belong to Protista. So these golden algae belong to Protista. Then if you see the green algae, so green algae is an algae. It is of course an algae, that is plant kingdom. So both are belongs to different members. So option B also cannot be the answer in this case. Then if you see the toadstool, so yes, toadstool is a fungi. The member, it belongs to member of fungi. Albigo is also fungi. So based on this, we can conclude with option C as answer. Yes, very good. So option C is the right answer. So toadstool and albigo. So that is the right answer in this case. So if you see the lichens, so lichens, it is a combination of algae plus fungi. So alternaria, it is a fungi. So option D also cannot be the answer in this particular question actually. So that is the reason we'll be taking as option C. Option C is the right answer in this case, students. Okay, so that is about this particular question. Let's move to the next question, students. Yes. So refrigeration prevents food from spoilage by which organisms? Now that is the question. So refrigerator, if you keep the food in refrigerator, So it prevents spoilage of which type of spoilage of food from which type of organisms? No, that is the question actually. Okay, when you keep in the refrigerator, it will prevent the spoilage of food from which organisms? No, that is the actual question. So if you keep inside the refrigerator, so inside the refrigerator what happens is temperature. If you see the temperature inside the refrigerator, it is always less than 5 or maybe 10. Okay, so if the temperature is less than 10, so certainly what happens is the organisms less than 10 or less than 5 organisms becomes inactive. So their enzymes will be inactive actually. So fungal enzymes will become inactive. So they cannot easily destroy the food actually. So even the bacterial enzymes also becomes inactive. Bacteria will not die, but they become inactive. The bacterial enzymes also will become inactive. So it prevents the food from spoilage from the both actually. So that is the reason we can take answer as option C as a right answer. Okay students, very good. So keep this. So it is option C is the right answer, no doubt about it. So both fungi and bacteria, okay, they can be they become inactive at this particular temperature that is less than 5 degrees centigrade actually. Okay, so let's move to next question. So which is not a correct matching? So which is not a correct matching order? That is the next question. So which is not a correct matching actually? Which is not a correct matching out of all this? So that is the question. So rust. So rust is caused by the fungus Puccinia. So Puccinia is causing the rust. Yes, that is the right statement. Puccinia is causing the rust. It is the right statement. Then if you see yeast, so yeast is involved in preparation of the bread. So because of that reason, yeast is also called as a baker's yeast. It is also called as a baker's yeast. Okay, so yeast is involved in preparation of beer. So it is also called as a brewer's yeast. Yeast is also called as a brewer's yeast. It is used in preparation of the beer. So it is also called as a brewer's yeast. So option so statement B. So statement B is also a right statement in this case. Now we have another one, that is chrysophytes. Yes, the chrysophytes, these are nothing but diatoms. When these diatoms die, what happens is, when these diatoms die, they get deposited at the bottom. So when these diatoms die, they get deposited at the bottom of the ocean. So they get deposited at bottom of ocean. So the deposited material at the bottom of the ocean, that is called as diatomaceous earth. Okay, so that is called as a diatomaceous earth. So deposited, the material that is getting deposited at the bottom of the ocean, that is called as a diatomaceous earth. So that is also, so diatomaceous earth is also produced by chrysophytes. So statement C is also a correct statement. Now according to our given question, which is not a correct statement. So yes, Kirti, you are right. So this option D is the right answer, students. So penicillium. So penicillium, it is not related with something like red tide. So red tide is actually caused by a protestant or dinoflagellate. Red tide is caused by a dinoflagellate. Okay, so it is caused by dinoflagellate, that is called goniolax. Okay, so that is the reason option D will be our answer in this case, which is not matching. So that is about this question, students. Let us move to next one. So let us see the following features. The following features belongs to. So let us see what are the following features given in these options. If you see option A, the body consists of long, slender, thread-like structure. It is called as a hyphae. Yes, now this statement is a correct statement. So now the statement is a correct statement. So body is consists of, it is a long and slender like structures, and it is called as a hyphae. Now this is a right statement. Then cell wall consists of chitin. Yes, cell wall is made up of chemical substance. The name of the chemical substance is called as chitin. The cell wall is made up of chemical substance. It is called as a chitin. Now this is also a right statement. Then it is cosmopolitan. So it is cosmopolitan, distributed everywhere. So cosmopolitan means they are distributed. So they are distributed everywhere. So they are distributed. So they are distributed everywhere. So they are distributed everywhere. So such condition is called as cosmopolitan. So distributed everywhere. So these all properties, yes. So these all properties are exhibited by the fungi. So that is the right answer, students. So very good. So option C will be the right answer in this particular case. So these all are the character features of fungi only. So that is the reason, or this is the right answer in this case actually. Okay, let's move to the next question. Yes. So if hyphae are continuous tube-like tube filled with multinucleated cytoplasm, it is known as. So what is this condition is called as? No, that is the question. So if hyphae, so now the fungal plant body, so fungal body is made up of, fungal body is made up of hyphae. So fungal body is made up of hyphae. So it is this hyphae. So what happens is there is no septa. Septa is absent. If septa is absent, what happens is nucleus will freely move in the cytoplasm. Nucleus will be freely moving in the cytoplasm. Then what is such condition is called as? No, that is the question actually. So you can see how the nucleus is freely moving in the hyphae. Now this is the hyphae. In that hyphae, septa is absent, so nucleus is freely moving. You can say, no, this is a nucleus and this is also nucleus. No, this is also nucleus. So they are freely moving. Okay. So such condition is called as cenocytic hyphae. So multinuclear. Cenocytic condition means multinuclear condition. Okay. Such condition is called as multinuclear. Cenocytic, coinocytic or cenocytic. Some people will spell it as coinocytic. Okay. This is called cenocytic actually. So multinuclear condition. So multinuclear hyphae. So such condition is called as a multinuclear hyphae. So option B is the right answer. So this type of hyphae, cenocytic hyphae, is present in the members of fungi. They are called as a Phycomycetes. In members of Phycomycetes, so cenocytic hyphae is found in the members of this Phycomycetes. Hi students, hi Jivan, how are you? So welcome to Unacademy EAMCET YouTube channel. So let us see the next question. So select the correct statement from the following. So which is the correct matching? Okay. Now let us see which is the correct matching. So fungi depends upon dead substrate. When fungi depends upon dead substrate, it is called as saprophytic. Yes. Now this is the right statement. So when fungi depends upon dead substrate, such condition, such type of nutrition is called saprophytic nutrition. Now that is absolutely correct. So option. So that statement is correct. Then, so statement A is correct. And if you see statement B, fungi depends on living plants. So fungi depends upon living plants and animals. So such condition is called as a parasites. Yes, no, this is also right statement. So fungi depends upon the living plants and animals. It is also called parasites. So fungi act as symbionts. So fungi is symbiotic with algae. So when fungi is symbiotic association with algae, such condition is called as lichens. Yes, no, this is also right statement. The fungi in symbiotic association with algae, such condition is called as a lichens. No, this is also right statement. So fungi as a symbiotic. So fungi is symbiotic with roots of higher plant. Such condition is called as a mycorrhizal roots. So fungi is symbiotic association with roots of higher plants. Such condition is called as a mycorrhizal roots. So in this case, yes, in this case, all the statements are correct, students. Very good. So very good, Kirti. So all the statements are correct in this case. Okay. So fungi which depends upon dead substrate is called saprophytic. The fungi which depends upon the living plants and animals, that is called parasitic. The fungi which act as symbiotic with algae, that is called lichens. Okay, and symbiotic with roots of higher plants, that is called mycorrhiza. So that all statements are correct in this particular case, students. Okay, so let's move to the next question. So vegetative reproduction. So vegetative reproduction in fungi takes place by. So vegetative reproduction in fungi takes place by process. Which type of process? So vegetative reproduction in fungi can take place by fragmentation. So fragmentation is an accidental process. The fungal plant body, if it breaks, so it will develop into new individual. So that is also correct. That is by fission. That is also correct by budding. So all statements are applicable in this particular case. So option D is the right answer, students. Okay, in this case, option D is the right answer in this case. So very good, students. So option D is the right answer. Yes, very good, Jivan and Kritika. So option D is the right answer in this case. So vegetative reproduction in fungi takes place by fragmentation. It can be by fission or it can be by budding. So all the statements are correct in this case. So let's move next question. Asexual reproduction fungus. So asexual reproduction fungus occur by spores. So asexual reproduction in fungus. So asexual reproduction fungus takes place by asexual spores. Asexual reproduction in fungus take place by asexual spores, and there are different types of asexual spores are there. So different types of asexual spores, it includes the members like conidia. So it includes conidia. So conidia is an asexual spore, of course. It is an exogenous. It is an exogenous spore. Conidia is exogenous spore. Similarly, if you see sporangiospore. So sporangiospore, if you see the sporangiospore, this sporangiospore is also asexual spore, and it is endogenous. It is an endogenous spore actually. It is an endogenously produced spore actually. So similarly, next one, third one, of course, zoospore. It is a motile spore. It is a motile spore, and this zoospore is also endogenous asexual spore. So you have to remember this, which are the asexual spore which is endogenous and motile is zoospore. The asexual spore which is endogenous and non-motile is sporangiospore, and the asexual spore which is exogenous, no doubt it is the one and one only best example, that is conidia. So conidia is the only right answer in this case. So anyhow, so based on this given question, all of the above is the right answer, students. So all the options are correct. Conidia, sporangiospore, zoospores, all are applicable in this case. So any of these above can be the right answer. Let's move to next question. So sexual reproduction in fungi. So sexual reproduction in fungus is by which process? So sexual reproduction. So once again, if you see sexual reproduction, sexual reproduction in fungi takes place by sexual spores. Okay, sexual reproduction in fungi takes place by sexual spore. If you see the given options here, oospore. So oospore is no doubt it is a sexual spore. Oospore is a sexual spore of member belong to Oomycetes. So here Oomycetes, it belongs to class Oomycetes. Oospore is produced by members of Oomycetes. This Oomycetes is a part of Phycomycetes actually. Oomycetes is also includes, it is a part of Phycomycetes. So Oomycetes is placed under the Phycomycetes actually. Okay. Yes, Kirti, what is the question? So category ki veterinary ki enta marks ravali. Okay. So veterinary ki BCD చూసుకుంటే మనకి దాదాపు 95 నుంచి 95 to 105 మధ్య మార్క్స్ వస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా వెటనరీ సీట్ దొరుకుతుంది BCD. ఓకే. సో ఇంకా చూసుకుంటే ఆస్కోస్పోర్స్. So ascospores is produced by members of Ascomycetes. Ascospores is produced by members of Ascomycetes. Okay, it is produced by Ascomycetes. Similarly, basidiospores. Similarly, the basidiospores are produced by members of Basidiomycetes. These are produced by the members of Basidiomycetes. So oospores are produced by Oomycetes, ascospores are produced by Ascomycetes, basidospores is produced by Basidiomycetes. Okay, students. So based on this, so we can take answer as option D. So if you clearly see that in fungus, the different types of asexual spores are present. The different types of asexual spores includes conidia, sporangiospores, and zoospores. So conidia is asexual spore which is exogenous in nature. Similarly, sporangiospore is an asexual spore which is endogenous in nature. Similarly, zoospore is also asexual spore which is endogenous in nature. Similarly, the sexual spores, if you see the sexual spores, different types of sexual spores, oospore is produced by members of Oomycetes. Oomycetes is a part of Phycomycetes actually. Similarly, ascospore is produced by Ascomycetes. Basidospore is produced by Basidiomycetes. So based on this, we will be taking answers. All of these above, any of these one can be answered in this case. Okay, now let's move to next question. So sexual reproduction fungus. Sexual reproduction fungus occur in following sequential events. Now that is the question. So sexual reproduction fungus occur by following sequential events. So sexual reproduction in fungus. So yes, G1, what is your question? So B Form 6 year round 10 marks రావాలి. సో G1 B Form 6 కి పెద్ద డిమాండ్ ఉంటే ఏమి ఉండదు. సో దాని గురించి నువ్వు అదే అవసరం లేదు. బీఫార్మసీ అయితే బోర్డ్ సీట్లు ఉన్నాయి. అదే ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు వైజాగ్ విశాఖపట్నంలో కానీ తీసుకుంటే మనకి గీతం కాలేజ్లో బోర్డ్ సీట్లు ఖాళీగా ఉంటాయి ఇప్పుడు బీఫార్మసీ. ఇంకా అదే కాకుండా విజ్ఞాన్ కాలేజ్ కూడా ఉంటుంది వైజాగ్లో, అది కూడా దానికి కూడా ఎప్పుడు సీట్లు ఎప్పుడు ఖాళీగానే ఉంటాయి. సో ఎప్పుడైనా నువ్వు జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు. బీఫార్మసీ గురించి అయితే పెద్దగా నువ్వు వదిలేవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే, దానికంటే పెద్ద డిమాండ్ ఏముండదు దాని సీట్ల కోసం. ఓకే, సో నార్మల్గా 80 మార్క్స్ 60 to 80 మార్క్స్ మధ్య మీకు మార్క్స్ వచ్చినా నీకు బీఫార్మసీలో ఈజీగా సీట్ దొరుకుతుంది. ఓకే, సో దాని గురించి పెద్ద వదిలేవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. So sexual reproduction involves 3 different stages. So sexual reproduction involves in fungi is of 3 stages. Okay, so first one is, it is called as plasmogamy. So plasmogamy. Okay, second one is called as a, first stage is called plasmogamy, second one is called as a karyogamy, and third one is meiosis. So these are the 3 different stages. Okay, so plasmogamy involves fusion of protoplasm. Okay, so fusion of protoplasm is called as plasmogamy. So here you see fusion of protoplasm is the first step. Okay, so you can find here, so B is the first step in sexual reproduction. After that, karyogamy, karyon means nucleus, fusion of nucleus is called karyogamy. So after that B, then A, so fusion of 2 nucleus, fusion of 2 nucleus is called as a karyogamy. And after that, meiosis. So meiosis, okay, finally leads to formation of zygote. So meiosis takes place, and after that formation of zygote takes place. So like this, now these are 3 major steps. So option B will be answered in this case. Okay students, so that is about this question. So sexual reproduction fungi was 3 major stages. First one is plasmogamy, karyogamy, and meiosis. Plasmogamy is fusion of protoplasm, karyogamy is fusion of nucleus. After that, the zygote formation will be taking place. See, for example, now this is one fungal cell, now this is another fungal cell. Okay, in this we have one nucleus, so another nucleus, so plus and minus. So in very first step we have plasmogamy, so fusion of protoplasm will fuse. Okay, but nucleus will not fuse, so nucleus will be like this. So now this condition is called as dikaryon, N plus N stays, so dikaryon. So after this, in the next stage, so this is plasmogamy. After that, what happens? Karyogamy takes place. So in karyogamy, what happens? So both nucleus will fuse, and now this is a diploid cell, and it forms zygote. Now karyogamy, it forms zygote. Now this zygote will undergo meiosis to produce 4 haploid spores. So 4 haploid spores. So these are the steps. Actually, these are the steps in the case of the fungi. So this is about the multiple choice question discussion on today's topic, fungi students. So this is only for half an hour class. You can join 1 hour class on our app, students. So please join 1 hour class on our app. You can check my class timings on our Unacademy EAMCET app, students, and you can join my class, free special live class on our Unacademy EAMCET YouTube channel, on our Unacademy website. You can use my code RAJENDRALIVE so that you can join the free classes. If you're interested to take the plus subscription, you can also use my code RAJENDRALIVE. So once again, before closing the session, I would like to introduce about our Unacademy plus subscription prices, students. 1 month plan is costing around 1,500 rupees. 3 months plan is costing around 3,750 rupees, students. 6 months plan is costing around 6,000 rupees, and 12 months plan is costing around 8,250 rupees, students. So prices has recently reduced by 40%, students. So try to utilize this chance. So if you use my code RAJENDRALIVE, still you will get less than 10% reduction from that. For example, if the course is 1,500 rupees per month, if you use my code RAJENDRALIVE, you will get 10% discount from that, so that you can pay only 1,350 rupees. So like that is certainly benefit for you, students. So this is about our today's session. So let's see in the next session. Thank you, students. See you in the next class.